This is satellite media. Mr. Chinedu Michael, let us look at the statement that's coming from Elder Statesman and talking about Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, saying that there was a time the Hausas called for Araba, meaning division, and the Igbos at the point said they wanted to exit Nigeria. We are seeing the likes of Sunday Igboho drumming agitation for the Oduduwa Republic. And Obasanjo is saying, do not demoralize Igbos, do not blacklist the Igbos. Do not blackmail them. After all, other people have said we want to leave Nigeria.
Pastor, to be honest with you, that statement credited to Olusegun Obasanjo is very deep. If you look at it from different perspective, which of course I will look at it from different perspective, because Obasanjo has struggled to cut the consciousness of Nigeria to order by calling on Yorubas, calling on Northerners to look at the way they can balance political equation in Nigeria by making Igbo man president. They ignored him. And 2023 was a better year, was a better day, was a better era, was a better moment for Igbo presidency. That would have assuaged the already bottled up anger. But unfortunately, the Yorubas came out again, even when they knew that it wasn't their turn.
Like in what we now know as a Miluka.
Obasanjo, in his wisdom, I'm trying to tell you what he told the Northerners. In his wisdom, remember what he said about Nnamdi Kanu. He said he wouldn't have arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the first place. That's what Obasanjo told them. Go and take your record. He said Igbos has found someone who is greater than Azikiwe. The Igbos have found a leader because he refused to collect bribe. They know the game they played. Nnamdi Kanu rejected it. So Nnamdi Kanu has become a symbol of that Igbo nation. So Obasanjo understands that factor clearly, and he told the Northerners to be aware that they are the one that destroyed Nigeria. And for the fact that they fed Nigeria, they have subsequently fed the black race. So what is going to happen at the end of the day is that the offense is trying to tell them the same thing. It's just like what Yorubas did during the Nigeria Biafra war, when they were writing rubbish against Biafrans, and they know that it's not the truth. But when you saw Babangida overthrow, he didn't say, it's Babangida Q. When you saw Abacha overthrow, he didn't say it's Abacha Q. That's what Obasanjo is telling the Northerners now. That is virtually too late. Because the thing you committed, the thing you accuse Igbos of committing, you committed it and nothing happened. So the best thing is that he has already made up his mind because Nigeria is dead. And the only hope for the black race is the restoration of Biafra. And I can tell you categorically clear that Obasanjo is going to support Biafra restoration.
You are speculating or you have it on good authority?
I said, Obasanjo, see, bros, how do you interpret that kind of?
Are you speculating or something you have on good authority?
Well, how do you interpret a very clear thing? When you say Nigeria has failed, what's the meaning of that? When he said Nigeria fed Nigeria, Nigeria fed black race, what is the meaning of that? When something failed, it's not working. And he made it very clearly, since Nigeria is not working, Nigeria has failed. The only hope the black man, the black race have is the springing up of Biafra. That's what he said. That's what he said. Thank you. God bless you. You understand? So what the fact is that a lot of people want to always attach it with South and Northern politics. When you see somebody like Obasanjo making that kind of statement, you say, it's not. It's South. It's politics. They are playing politics. But those statements credited to Olusegun Obasanjo has a deeper revelation and interpretation. And we must understand that. You saw what happened. The same thing we are saying about Edwin Clark. The same thing that happened to Sarawiwa.
Because Edwin Clark is worried,
No,
of course, disturbed,
are you seeing
questioning the rationale behind. No, I'm coming.
Are you seeing
I'm coming.
The same thing that
No,
happened
I'm
to
coming.
Sarawiwa is
Questioning the rationale behind scrapping of the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs and renaming it Ministry of Regional Affairs.
Pastor, we need to be honest.
Ministry of Regional Development.
I said this thing several times. Maybe when I say it, people don't believe me. We have 40 territories of the Biafran land. 40 territories. Well, we are not going to siege any part of that territory. Anybody that feels that it's Niger Delta, that he has oil well, take it to Sambisa Forest. As simple as that.
I asking people to quit their ancestral home.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? How would I explain this? It's very clear. There is some Sambisa Forest to relocate the crude oil to Sambisa Forest. It's as simple as that. Few days after I made that comment, where he came out and accused that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for crude oil. What is crude oil? Igbos have never benefited from crude oil for 104 years. Go and check the record.
Because they have not benefited. No. Is it the reason they are fighting for it?
What? You don't understand what I'm saying? Fighting for restoration, fighting for identity is different from fighting for crude oil. Bro, can't you understand? Don't you understand what I'm saying?
Well, I'm only seeking your opinion. I don't have opinion on this issue.
China and Japan have no crude oil. Nnamdi Kanu on several occasions came out publicly and said, take your crude oil and leave Biafran land for me. Let me power it.
You have support over that.
It's not a matter of having support. It's a matter of being this is not a matter of, I'm not joking here. This is an issue that has to do with who we are. And those who are against it should understand that what happened to Sarawiwa will happen to them.
Are you threatening?
It's not a threat. When we understand that this is a situation on ground and people need to expose to reality and understand that there is no nation in the world that does not have ethnic nationalities. There's no nation, even in Yoruba land. Even in Yoruba land. If Nigeria, see, I'm beginning to understand Obasanjo very well these days now, and I'm beginning to understand Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his position. It's not like he's coming to create any form of, but he's standing for the truth. He grabbed it. What are you benefiting? Edwin Clark, what are you benefiting? What has crude oil benefited their people? Do you understand what I'm saying? Pastor, I don't crash this. I'll get out. So, this my. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is very clear. Then when he said, let me give you a brief history about him. Edwin Clark Chike schooled in Government College Umahia. He schooled in Government College Umahia. He was bred by Igbos. Everything. Now Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe appointed him as an aide. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe bred him to the federal level. Today, he said Nnamdi Kanu was only agitated because of crude oil.
You get pipeline.
But what happened? Tinubu scrapped it and send him to the gutters. That's the fact. So now it's a shame to him that because he did not be able to achieve the required aim. It's as simple as that. So what is he going to do now? What is he going to do now? So what is he going to do now at the end of the day? It's a fair thing. He has been scrapped. Let him drink the crude oil. Let us see now. Now the government has scrapped it. Let him drink it. But people are not sincere of themselves. As simple as that. So the reality of that is that By the time we begin to explain the consequences of what he has done or what he is about to do, then we will know that at the end of the day, that's what they will do at the end of the day. And but what we're saying is that it is better for Edwin Clark to relocate his own crude oil to Sambisa Forest and achieve his aim.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chinedu Michael.